In this video, we are going to take a look at HomeStyler, a 3D home design and floor planning tool that's taking the internet by storm. HomeStyler is an online interior designing tool that makes it easy for both beginners and professionals to create amazing 3D designs. You can draw your floor plan in 2D, and HomeStyler will automatically create a 3D version for you. Then, the fun part begins. You can decorate your virtual home with a huge selection of furniture and decor from real brands. So, let's take a look at how it works. So, in order for you to use this product, you need to sign up in their website. So, signing up is pretty straightforward. It will only take you about 5 minutes. And after that, you will be taken to this page. So, once you're here, you can just start and click on Start Designing. So after that, the system is going to ask something about yourself. So you can click on the relevant buttons here, but actually you can also just skip this part. So let me just skip this one here and close this one also. So here you will be greeted by this page. So here we have several options to create a floor plan. We can import image. We can also import a CAD. We can also start with a new design, or if you have your own designs, you can also start with my design. And you can also start with a template. So they have templates for you ready, and they also have room templates here so that it will be much more easier for you to start. So for this one, let's go ahead and start with a new design. So let's click on new design. And here it is going to ask you about your measurement. So whether you use meters, feet, centimeters, or millimeters. So it is up to you, but basically the standard is using or millimeters. So let's go with this one. Next is your project default view. So basically you will have a 3D view or you will have a room view. So let's go with 3D view and click on next. And next here, you're going to configure how your mouse will behave. So here, the first one is lift to rotate, right to pan. And the other one is left to pan and right to rotate. So it depends on which one you would be comfortable. So for me, I'm going to go with the first one here. So I'm going to select this one and click on next. Next is the mouse rotation setting in Roam view. So here you also have two options. So either you can choose same with mouse direction or opposite to mouse direction. So I'm going to go with the first one too and click on complete. All right, so here you will be greeted by an empty canvas. So on your left-hand side, you will have several buttons. So let's go through them one by one. So let's start with build. So basically, this is where all your basic tools are in. So here you have your walls, your doors and windows, and also your structure. So everything that you need to build the structure are in this tool set called build. So first, let's go ahead and start to make something. Let's start with straight walls. So let's click on this one, draw straight walls. And let's click on our canvas, and you can just drag your mouse, and it is also going to show you the length of this wall by looking at the numbers down below. So alternatively, if you have the information or the idea of how long you want this wall to be, you can directly type it here. So for example, if we want this wall to be 10 meters long, so we can just type in 10,000 because 1,000 millimeters is 1 meter, and just click on enter, and we have our wall. So after that, just press on escape to disable this tool, and you will have your wall. So let's check it out in 3D view. So to do that, just click on the 3D button right here, and here you will see your wall. All right, so let's continue. Let's go back to 2D mode. And now let's make a full room. All right, so let's go back to the wall and let's select it and click on the end of this wall here. And let's drag it up and we can input the number. Let's make this wall 15 meters long. So that is 15,000. Press enter. Now you can drag your mouse to the left and it is going to snap into place if it aligns perfectly with the wall opposite to it. So once you're here, just click and then drag down and click on here. So this is going to create your wall. So let's put it in the center. Now let's take a look at in 3D view. So this is how the room looks like. So it also has walls on either sides of it. All right, now let's go back to 2D mode. So next, let's go ahead and add some doors. So let's go to doors, and if you hover your mouse here, it will give you some options such as single door, a double door, or other stuff. So let's just go ahead and go to single door. And let's put your door in here. And let's add some windows. So here, when you hover your mouse here, it will give you options of what kind of windows you want to use. So you have like a basic window and a French window. So let's try and use a French window. And let's just add it here. Let's put a window here and another one in here and another one in here. All right, now let's try and see how it looks in our 3D mode. Okay, so now we can see that we have our doors and we have our windows. So let's go ahead and add like a wall divider here. So let's press L and we can add a dividing wall in here. And what you can do is you can also add a door opening here. For example, let's use this one and you can put it here. And if we view it in 3D, we have this opening right here. So it looks kind of cool. Now going down to the tools, we have decorate. So let's click on decorate. And here, this is where we can find all the furnitures that we can actually use. So let's start with sofa. So let's click on sofa set and it is going to give you a good amount of sofa that we can actually use. So let's go ahead and try this one here. And let's click on this one and put it inside our design. So for example, if you want to put the sofa in here, you can do so. And you can see this arrow. If you drag this arrow, you can actually rotate your sofa. And let's drag this one. And you can place it like this. Let's add this coffee table. So let's select something that is for free. So let's try out this one. Let's put it here. You can even add a fireplace. So let's go with a modern fireplace like this one. So we can put it this way. And maybe we can add a television, for example. So you can scroll down. The television is down here. So let's go with electronics and click on televisions. So let's just choose a basic television. So let's choose this one. So you can put it here. So we need to delete our window. So by the way, to delete an element, just click on it and press delete on your keyboard. And just like that, it is now deleted. All right, so let's take a look what it looks like with our 3D mode. So you can move this camera right here. So we can view it like so. And let's check out the 3D view. So this is how it looks like. So there's our TV and all this stuff. All right, so let's go back to the design. And here you can pretty much do this with all your design. You can just grab all the stuff from the tool set from the left hand side. All right, so what's cool with this one is if you go back to build, you can actually add a roof automatically. So let's click on auto add roof and you can choose the area and just click it again to confirm. Now you have your roof. So if you're going to take a look at it, it looks modern. So let's hide this roof for now. All right, going down to the tool list, we have AI Decor. So, like what the name suggests, it is going to use AI to automatically decorate your home. So, you will have a ton of templates in here of how you want the room or your house to look like. So, you can scroll down here and choose what style you like. So, here we have templates for single room, or you also have a template for the whole house. So you have this option to select which style you like, and you can apply it to your design without changing your layout. Now going down, we have customize. So this is if you have a customized layout for your house. For example, you have different elevations inside the house. For example, the room area is a little bit elevated compared with the living room area. So this is where you can do it. You can go ahead and check out floor platform. So here you will have the ability to raise your floor and do some custom stuff to it. All right, so after this one, when you're happy with your design, you can go ahead and click on render. And here you will have a preview of your design in 3D. And here you just need to put your design in frame. So let's go ahead and let's go inside this design and we can look around. Okay, let's put this in frame here. Let's say, for example, this one, and click on render. So you can go ahead and click on this gallery icon here, and it is going to show you the status of that project that you are rendering. So right now we can see that it is estimated to be completed in a few seconds. Now it's done. So let's go ahead and view this one. And this is your final result. So it looks nice and modern. So you can play around with these tools, especially using the tool set that they offer in here. In terms of pricing, HomeStyler offers a free basic plan, which is a great way to get a feel for the platform. It includes unlimited 1K renderings and access to over 100,000 free 3D models and materials. For more advanced features, you can upgrade to a paid plan. The individual Pro plan starts at $490 per month and includes 2K and 4K renderings, watermark removal, and the ability to upload your own textures and 3D models. The individual Master plan starts at $990 per month, offers unlimited 4K renderings, and more. There are also team and enterprise plans for businesses. In conclusion, HomeStyler is a fantastic tool for anyone who wants to design their dream home. It's easy to use, packed with features, and offers a free plan to get you started. So, what are you waiting for? Give it a try and see what you can create. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.